Hey, my darling, got me back for another broadcast. This sheep looks eager to share something with you. Having emphatically imparted its message, the sheep dashes off. You can only hope that this letter contains some manner of sheep to Veranditic dictionary. The script is comprised of several distinct hands, and a sweet flowery fragrance lifts from the page. Your thoughts wander naturally to the pixies of Ilmeg. Greetings, sapling of the kin. If you are reading this, it means our precious Fluffy has proven itself most admirably as a messenger of sheep. We write you with some fascinating news. A talking leafman has appeared in Ilmeg. You remember our leafmen, don't you? Those dreary mortals we furbished into darling shrubbery. Well, they're not usually much for conversation on account of being toppery bushes, but this one simply jabbers on. Such an accomplished leafman must pique your interest, yes? Come and find us in Litherland, and we shall introduce you.
Excuse me, madame. Might I have a word? If you can understand me, that is. You can. Oh, what a relief. Please help me. My mind is in a terrible haze at present. And these flittering, chittering children have done nothing but cackle and poke at me.
You came! I knew you would! The King's Sapling would never pass up a wonder this delightful. I am Elita, and this is Lor Ul and Enx Ose. We wrote you that letter together.
Sapling? Wait. Are you a plant? I thought you were a person come to help me. Oh, please tell me you aren't some tree who simply looks like a person.
I am Fael's stalwart sapling.
So, you're not a person after all. What? Oh, I feel faint.
You sound so distraught, as though you aren't the greenest and leafiest one here. What marvellous fun this is! In exchange for making me laugh, I'll share with you both a little secret. This chatty little bush thing sprouted from none other than Anton, one of the leafmen inside these stables. As for why, who knows? Maybe Andon's spirit is simply overflowing with life, or maybe all my pruning and wishing has finally paid off, or both. Regardless, the two are connected by their roots, which means they are both undeniably Andon.
So, my name is Andon, is it? Memories are so muddled. I can't tell if it feels familiar or not.
Oh, why don't we muddle Andon back to his original form then? That sounds like wonderful fun. Oh, how lovely! Let's change him back. No, absolutely not. Everyone knows that trying to change a leafman back only ends in mucky mudman. And there won't be another attempt gone wrong. I won't allow it.
You mean to say that my choice is between remaining a bush or becoming mud? Oh, that I shall never again assume personage. Oh, say it isn't so, please.
Fatal, I need you. Yes, that's it, my precious sapling. You should have called upon me immediately, of course. But how could I be anything but delighted that you remembered me all on your own? Whatever your desire, your beautiful branch is at your service. Your Majesty. 'Tis true, none have yet returned a leafman to its original form, but let such improbabilities become mere trifles, if such is my sapling's wish. In fact, it could be accomplished by none other. You and your friends possess the ability to heal those tainted by light's corruption, do you not? Were that knowledge to be coupled with my strength as king, this leafman may yet return to his erstwhile self. However, such deeply transformative magics are a far cry from simple pixie glamours. If you cannot hold the clearest image of your true form within your mind's eye, your fate as a mudsman is all but sealed. You know what must be done, my darling sapling. Call for me again once your preparations are complete. Bye-bye. I mustn't let Andon become a sloppy, slabby mudman. How can I help?
Well, I take great comfort in knowing that I am not condemned to an eternity of muck or twigs, but recalling my true form feels like a daunting task indeed. Speaking of true forms, what was the consensus on yours then? Person? Tree? Honestly, I'm more confused than ever after that last conversation. Oh, a nickname. That makes far more sense. You do look like a person. And you say your name is Elita. A pleasure to meet you. Now, Elita, I don't mean to impose, but seeing as I am shackled here by roots and surrounded by plant harassing mischief makers, you may be my only living ally in this world. Please help me remember who I truly am.
I'm going to regret this voice.
Oh, thank you. I will do my utmost to remember promptly. Of course. Simply trying to remember something you so utterly can't seems like a rather fruitless endeavour. There must be some reliable way of stirring up some latent memories. If I had hands, I'd give myself a smart rap on the head to get the blood flowing, or sap flowing as it were. But you have hands, Elita. Would you be so kind as to give me a good solid smack in what might be my cranial region, just to get the leafy matter engaged? Oh, wait, I got a better look at your biceps, so perhaps not.
Andin, you mustn't beat her up upon the bush. I know I got a little carried away tugging at your leaves and all, but I'm ready to help now. And I know you better than anyone. I've even seen your true form before, but simply telling you what I know isn't going to help you truly remember who you were, and you mustn't truly remember your true form if you are to return safely.
True, I must say, that is surprisingly thoughtful for someone who was tee-heeing at my distress not moments ago. But if you can't tell me anything, how do you intend to help?
Well, I never said I couldn't tell you anything, just nothing too important to be told. I'll give you little hints and pieces instead, like this. Do you remember being a shepherd, Andin? You so loved your fluffy white sheep. You loved them so much, in fact, that even those scary sin-eaters couldn't drive you away from your flock. You stayed and cared for them until the very end.
Really? I confess I don't remember anything of the sort. But if you speak the truth, perhaps seeing tools or materials a shepherd might use would induce further recollection. Not much of a lead, but it's all we have at the moment. Elita, would you be kind enough to procure me some items fit for a shepherd?
You'll help too. Lord O and Anik Ose love playing shop, so be sure to check their wares for both handy and dandy bits, bobs and supplies. Lately Lord O has been fascinated with what you mortals call scripts, but sweet Anik Ose will be happy to take your shiny coin just the same. Oh, what fun we shall have! I can hardly wait to get started. Yay!
Assuming I was a shepherd, seeing items used for tending sheep may help me remember something crucial. At least I hope it will.
I can make sheep equipment, I can gather raw sheep fodder, or I can get kelp. Delightful fodder for happy sheep. Associate nutrient-rich seaweed is thought to have been introduced by the coast of Cilicia by the Ondo. Perfect kit for happy sheep. Let's see. Sheep equipment materials. Aha, master recipe 2. those. That was a beautiful coffee. An assortment of supplies that, when properly assembled, create tools perfect for tending sheep. Ooh, cool. Do this again.
Tending sheep requires food, medicine, trimming shears, cleaning supplies. Ooh, what's that you have there? For me, oh, I cannot fully express how grateful I feel, Elita. Oh, thank you, and thank you again. Tending sheep requires food mist trimming. Oh, what's that you have there? For me, I cannot fully express how grateful I feel. Thank you, and thank you again. You have brought me so many nice things. It's a shame I can't put any of them to use. I dare say I'm far closer to sheep nourishment than a nourisher in my current state. But that regret in of itself feels like a clue. And these items do seem profoundly familiar, somehow. Oh, that's it. I've remembered something. You were right, Yotar. I was a shepherd. I lived here with my sheep and cared for them very, very much.
Yes, that's right. And then, go on.
Originally, we lived up in the mountainside, across the lake. But when the flood came, we were forced to evacuate down here. Oh, my little flock. Didn't like the move one bit. They never got along with the local shepherds, though I'm sure they do now that the wardens are tasty. Leafmen. And there was one other they didn't take to, as I remember. Back before the flood, a gallant traveller once assisted me with some work. Perhaps it was due to his hulking stature, but my sheep couldn't see him but to batter him with their tiny hooves. Ha! I shouldn't laugh, but the sight was really quite charming. Oh, what's this? Have I returned to my true form? But I've hardly remembered anything. No, this doesn't feel right. I can say with relative certainty that I was never this gigantic.
I'm so anxious, Andon. No need to fret. This is only a glamour, just a teensy-weensy taste of who you may have, sort of been, or not. Either way, I've kept that fluffy leafy head of yours for luck. How precious you look. I thought you'd feel more comfortable with the appearance of a mortal, and the more limbs you have, the more I can make a flail.
I suppose this does make communication easier in a fashion, but what's about making me flail?
That's right, just like that. Oh, you are ever so droll.
Oh, I must you delight in my discomfort. Thanks to you, I'm bound to be battered to mulch by my adorable charges. Which, well, I suppose there are worse ways to go.
Andon is pleased with your efforts. He now considers you a probably proper person. And yet there is still much work to be done if he is to reclaim both his memories and true form. To that end, Andon has a new favour to ask of you. Oh, you're sounding more like yourself. You did so love mingling with your sheepies after all, snuggling up in a sea of fluffy wool and happy bleating, although I doubt they'd let you snuggle looking like that.
Snuggling? Yes, I must have done, seeing it was so cold outside. That's right. You wouldn't know it from this blossoming meadow, but these parts used to be far too cold for flowers. We are in the mountains after all. I must have warded off the chill somehow. Elita, could you bring me something I might have used on that end? Anything you can manage. It still gets chilly at night time, but these mountains were once frigid. What do you think I used to starve off the cold?
See, fur-lined clothing guaranteed to keep its wearer toasty in even the harshest climes. This bundle of flammable material is one spark away from a roaring fire, for better or for worse. A species of large trout known for its ability to remain snug and warm at all times. The old city has long since sunk into the cold, chilly depths of Long Mirror Lake, but up on the opposing cliffs you can still find what's left of a certain shepherd's cottage. Go on, royal sapling. If you've wings, fly forth and see. And where? Let's see. Chilly depths of Long Mirror Lake. Long Mirror Lake is over here. Is this what I mean? I get way too distracted, don't I? Oh, I guess this is maybe... Oh, this must be it. Sorry about that, I got distracted there for a moment. Yep, the shepherd's cottage. I should have buy more of these. Oh, I need to go back to Beaver. There we go. My apologies for getting distracted. That was not what I was doing. Well, let's hand these in, shall we?
Mountainous climbs are nothing to sneeze at. Rather, they would be without warm clothing, or blankets, or some such thing. For me, I cannot fully express how grateful I feel, Elita. Ooh, thank you, and thank you again. Thank you for bringing me so many nice things, Elita. It's always good to chat with another person. These pixies certainly make their own fun, but their games can get rather exhausting at times.
Yeah. I am pixie like you. Look, I am little pixie too. Right, so I believe that is all of the new stuff, with the exception of the Extreme and the Unreal. But I will post my first time clears of them once I get them done. Until then, take care, my beloved darlings. Love you all. Bye bye.